Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me on Berets, and as you can see we are joined by Macherie, one of the characters that I am just starting to really not like in this game. But why? Well, I'm here to talk about that in this video, so cue the music, let's get going. So yeah, here's the thing. The Japan side right now is basically having its half anniversary. What better way to celebrate a half anniversary but to introduce a brand new event? Sure, why not? I mean, brand new events are exciting, right? They give you something new to do in the game. They do, it's another type of event. That's always good, right? Well, here's the thing. I'm basically overall just going to spoil this a little bit and tell you that I really do not like the new event for multiple reasons. Overly grindy and a kind of malicious design, especially for the Japan side, which just doesn't have the benefit of global, which is foresight. And so, yeah, I gotta tell you that I really absolutely despise this event, and I've started to despise it more as the days have gone on. But let's talk about it. So what is this new event? Well, the new event is called a point event. It is basically a massive grind event where both you and your guild are evaluated totally overall, and much as you kind of would expect, this also takes a few cues from other games specifically, and one of the things I absolutely think makes this event just one of the worst things in the game at this point: bonus units. Because overall, I don't really hate the idea of bonus units in a ton of games. Actually, I think it's really great to reward people for potentially spending money and give extra value and uses for your characters. But in some games it works way better than others. Take Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, for example. Why not? It's a gummy game too, so let's talk about that real quick. In that game, you have raids and you have Mod King events that give you and item enhancements where basically having a bonus unit can give you better chances, more currency, all of that. And to a certain extent, yeah, it sucks when you don't get a bonus unit, but usually there's a wide enough spread of characters that you can get away with it and, get a decent enough bonus and clear out most of the stage. Not everybody's going to be able to clear out everything, but that's gotcha for you. Why do I hate it so much in War of Divisions? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, I don't think that this event was particularly helped with the current banner in JP. For anyone who is curious, the list of bonus units for the first event are Bling Stern, Regular Stern, Macherie, Mont, and Shadowlings, with Mont giving such a pitiful bonus that it's actually kind of funny that including Mont in your party can lower your score because he is not good at clearing the content, and you are evaluated on such things as how fast you can clear it, how much damage you're doing, all kinds of stuff in the style of Dark Visions for Brave Exvius, to put it in context. In other words, some bonus characters hurt more than they help. And true, this is the first event, I expect there to be alterations to it, but overall, this makes for a really poor first event and a really poor first impression. So let's start with topic number one about why I think this is bad. The bonus units. Taking a look at what there is currently on the JP side for banners, let's really consider what your options are for trying to get decent bonus units. Well, first of all, let's take a look at this banner. Gilgamesh and Whisper. While these characters can help you clear the content, they don't actually provide bonuses, so why is this banner even here? Secondly, Gilgamesh is a double expensive unit, so kind of a shit move. Card banner, nice, but doesn't provide any bonus here, and the Christmas Macherie, unfortunately the wrong version of her. This one provides no bonus unit, so while again it's nice that these limited characters are getting a re-release on the JP side, now's not exactly the best time for an event, your first event, where bonus is needed. So really what you're left with is Stern, and Golden Boy Stern. But I'm never calling him that. He's Bling Stern. Bling bling, bling bling bling. Anyway, regardless, this banner has half the rates for Bling Stern and, a regular up rate for regular Stern. But let's really look at topic 2, which is raising characters. As anybody who has tried WOTV or played WOTV for any amount of time, raising a character is both expensive and time consuming. And trying to rush brand new characters is just not fun, easy, or possible. What it means overall is if you take a look at the shop for this event, well, you have a really nice 120 shards at a premium price for Golden Boy Stern, but you don't really have anything to develop regular Stern. And sure, you might pull more versions of regular Stern than Golden Boy, but the rates aren't exactly conducive to this being really good. And then you still have the problem of leveling them, getting them job points, getting awakening materials. Either way, this event is incredibly unfriendly to 2 types of players. First of all, is brand new players. I don't think you can rush this content down. You won't have enough stamina to compete with long-term players. And second of all, you won't have the characters to really farm this overly well and get a lot out of this event. So that feels pretty bad. The second type of player that I think really does not benefit from this event, and I will include myself in here, is people who did not choose the right units to raise. And this is RNG on RNG. Not only could it punish people who got the characters late, it also punishes people who just didn't develop, who didn't just galaxy brain that Stern was the biggest. Someone on the War of the Visions game design thing has the biggest hard-on ever for Stern. Either way, the amount of bonus units only being 5 for this event, I think is actually really terrible. Given how expensive, how difficult, and how just the banners that are currently available, they could have offered a few more bonus units in this event, especially for more recent events, to really make this event a lot more friendly. And not just make this an incredible whale event. People have complained about this, saying that, hey, Gummy, they're celebrating the players, but people have to pay for, guarantees and whatnot. That's not what really bugs me about this. They've set their anniversary up to be focused so hard on pulling a double cost unit that it really takes away from, at least in my opinion, more from the half anniversary than anything else that they have done. Pay DOCs? Cry more. Guaranteed step-up banners with more URs for people who want to pay for them? Cry more. But setting up an event to be focused around a new, incredibly expensive, and harder to get unit, I really just don't have any fucking patience for this. Especially when you guys have the nerve to recommend a lot of different characters, saying things like Ziza's really good in the event, Whisper's really good in the event. But none of those characters are really, that celebrated, and most of them aren't bonus units anyway. Again, they really need to rethink this event in terms of bonus units, because while you can get away with that shit in Brave Exvius, you can't get away with it so much here, where it's way more difficult to develop characters. I'm sorry, you can't. And if Gummy really wants to fight me on this one, I'll tell them exactly where to shove it, and I will tell it directly to the director's face. I don't care. I really don't. But, again, let's move on to topic 3, which is this horrendous system. This system, I really quite hate, because it really is just pure RNG, whether or not you get this to the point you want. And what is this system? Well, it's the box system, because Gummy has a real hard-on for this one. I think that's twice I've mentioned hard-on in this video. But yeah, looking at it, you have things such as like the Rainbow Rocks in Box 3, and you have 3 UR orbs in Box 4, and really, once you get this low, my biggest problem here is the fact that it's just like, really, at this point of the event, I'm already running out a lot of points. And while you can farm some from beating the hard boss, that is quite a bit of a chore. Like, again, I really think that in these games you need to make, if you're going to make something mass farming related, like you have to farm a ton of this stuff, probably shouldn't make it like a giant hurdle. And again, don't have the right characters, don't have the right abilities, this event will be more than a little annoying for you. Not overly bad. I think that a couple of things about the box system are particularly pretty nice. Boss skip tickets are pretty good. The fact that there are 3 UR orbs and a rainbow rock in there is pretty good. And there are a ton of recipes and crafting materials in these boxes. They're really nice. I just wish I could get more points to get through the boxes way easier, and the box system just didn't suck so much. So yeah. But last but not least, topic 4, which is the ranking system. I understand why this exists. It very much pushes players to try really hard, and to be fair, the guild angle is a really nice touch from a getting people engaged kind of thing. Well, it could be a double-edged sword, but the idea that people want to do well for their guilds means that they will farm a little bit extra, especially when you have that intermittent competition in your guild between you and other guild members where it's like, hey, you know, the guild leader could kick me if I underperform. That would be a really big thing, but some guilds are super competitive. I guess I should try just a little bit more. So yeah, like overall, the total ranking evaluation system, this is a major problem that's just becoming more evident in War of the Visions as the time goes on, is the fact that everything has to be ranked, rated, stamped, approved, and have some kind of reward system. I don't mind a little competition. It's always fun to have a little bit of competition. Makes you try a little bit harder, makes you work a little bit better, makes you think a little bit smarter. Like, how can I clear this a little bit better to get a little bit better of a rank? Cool, I did it, awesome. I feel accomplished. But everything in War of the Visions is starting to become ranked. Raids are ranked. This is ranked. Arena is ranked. Live Arena is ranked. Guild Wars is ranked. It's just way too much ranking. Can we just have some events that are fun rather than trying to cram this crap down our throat all the time of it being like, hey, we made a new event. It's how much money can you throw at the game in a short amount of time? That much? Great. Congratulations, you're ranked first. And yeah, I understand. It's kind of what it is. Overall, it is really fun to see a brand new event type because it does mean a little bit varied in terms of the content, what we are doing and everything. But this event needs major improvements, and Globalers, you need to be yelling at Gummy on this one. Because while all of you right now can watch this video and learn, hey, I should develop Shadow Links, I should develop Stern, eventually you are going to hit that brick wall where you just, maybe for this one, Globalers will be totally fine, but the next one just won't have enough awakening materials to awaken the right characters. And of course, you can just not take it that seriously, but I'd really start petitioning a little bit for more bonus characters and a wider bunch of bonus characters. If anything, it should be over the last quite a high number of banners, and it should reward players a lot more for a lot more different strategies rather than just what is on the box. Beat the damn thing with the damn element, we say, and be glad we gave you that opportunity. Anyway, that's my overall review of this event. Definitely more frustrating than fun, and let me tell you, that's not what we need. Fix it. Fucking fix it. Someone send this video to Gummy, because you know what? They need to get this shit straight. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.